Hey, 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 I'm Sim Famous. What's happening? Oh, wait a minute. I can hear myself over and over. Wait, echo, echo. Mayday, mayday. It's gone bad from the start. It's gone bad from the start. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? We are in Cuba, and we're going to fly back to Key West International. We got hit to Nene. What's popping, Sim Famous? You know, just trying to make it through. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna try to get this plane back to Key West. Weather's looking a little dodgy here out of Cuba. Had to pick up some stuff here in Cuba. Got to take it back to Key West, and you know the drill. So that being said, we're gonna go ahead and I guess get up in the air here soon. We've been cleared for takeoff, uh, mainly because we're ready to go. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. We got nav lights on. Let's go ahead and get our position and strobe lights on. We do have, we're flying into Key West International. We just bought that scenery. I think it was like 7.99 or 8.99, something like that on the marketplace. We're going to check it out. So we're flying back to Key West, about an hour and 20-minute flight over the beautiful ocean from Cuba to Key West. So let's flip on some lights. Boom, boom. Oh man. And once again, thanks for everybody watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for flying Sim Famous Air, where we sometimes get you there. That being said, I think we're ready to taxi out to the runway. Brakes off. Take you to the outside, let you see the rig for today. Got a nice little, I think it's a D40 or something like that. Wait a minute. I think it might have the name on the tail right here. DA40MG. Jet power. So that's what we're rocking back to Key West today. Looking forward to hopefully a smooth flight back. Should be scenic. Just gonna get up in there and cruise. This isn't no powerhouse by any means. We do have live players on, so you're welcome to come fly with us. Weather's looking a little sketchy out today, huh? I think we got enough runway here. We'll go up and turn. I don't see any other traffic. Hit the Nene says, what game is it and is this free? This is Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I'm playing it on the Game Pass version on PC. So if you have Game Pass, you can definitely play this. Or if you have it on Xbox Game Pass. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and turn around here. I don't think we need all the runway. So we'll go ahead and make a turn. Remember, I'm not a real pilot. I'm just pretending to be one on your phone, TV, whatever you may be watching on. All right. We are going to power up and get out of here. All right, here we go. Airspeed is alive, positive rate, and all that fun stuff. I don't know what we're supposed to say, but we're doing good. Hold it straight. Work the rudders. And rotate. We're up. We're up. All right, we got visibilities, so until we get above these clouds here. Go down to climb power. Looking pretty good here. A little rocky out here. Get some turbulence. We gain some altitude. We'll get out of this. Let's go ahead and make our turn. If you're just joining the stream, we're on the way back from Cuba. Just left. It is rocky out here. We're headed back to Key West, Florida. Headed back to the States. Trying to get above some of this weather out of here, so we can get the clear sailing skies. We'll go to the outside. Where we took off from. Weather's a little spicy, but hey, you know what? We live dangerous sometimes. We got to get back to Florida. We got to get back to the States. We got to check out the new airport. Back to the inside we go. Continue our climb up out of here. Slowly climbing on up, not a problem. Get above all these clouds here just in a little bit. And we're still hand flying the plane. We'll get on autopilot here in a little bit. Next stop, Key West, Florida. Pull our throttles back here a little bit. Starting to get out of that sort of like fogginess down there on the ground. Just crossed 2,000 feet, making our way on up. Okay, we got autopilot on, climbing about 800 feet a minute. Go to the outside. We got Lee in with, hey there buddy, long time no speak. What's happening, Lee? We just left out of Cuba. Had some foggy weather down there. We're headed to Key West, Florida. Flying over the ocean, single engine plane. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. We just left. We're still on our descent up. Gonna try to get up to about 10,000 feet today. How is Lee? How's the family? How's the wife? Still got all of our lights on, looking good there. Everything's set. Let's go ahead and set our heading. Should be a pretty nice flight all the way back to Florida. Go ahead and push the plane up to cruising altitude. You can see the fog back there. We're getting out of all that. Looks like the skies are clearing up, so that's pretty good. Got our heading bugged up there. Where do we do our... Oh, here's our altitude. Let's go ahead and set that for 10,000 feet. And then, let's see, how do we set that? Okay, there we go. Okay. Got that set. Cruise control is cruise controlled. Next stop will be Key West, Florida. How crazy it'd be to take one of these little planes across the little part of the ocean like this. Just getting close to 5,000 feet now. Making our way up to 10,000 feet. We do have live players on, so you're welcome to come fly with us if you want. Flying into Key West International Paid Airport. We just picked that up. We're going to go check it out. But it's going to take, about, let's see. We're 160 nautical miles out. I think we're going to be about an hour or so and a half, a little hour and 20 minutes, something like that. Maybe a little less than an hour now. I'm not really sure. It probably tells on one of these things here somewhere. I just don't know where that is. I could probably figure that out though. I'm just pressing buttons. Fuel set. Lights still good. Check our traffic, see what we're looking like here. Looking all right. This is where we're at, and this is where we're headed. About to make our way over land here shortly. On our way back to the States from Cuba. Flying a little, it's a VA-40. I think this is the longest flight I've taken this plane on. I think. Pretty sweet little plane. Doesn't have a whole lot of power, but you know, once we get up to cruising altitude, level off, set back, relax, man, that's where it's at. We'll be flying. Look at that beautiful water down there as we're headed out. Slowly gaining altitude. Just crossed 6,000 feet. We're going to level off at 10,000 feet and cruise the rest of the way out. I like how you can see all around. Oh, check that out. I've never noticed the speakers. That's cool. Oh, we got lights too. Fantastic. Just got the one speaker though, huh? Yeah, just the one. Man, I love this simulator. It's pretty cool that we can fly from Cuba, over Cuba now, back to the United States here at Key West. In all kinds of different planes, all kinds of different people can fly with you. It's cool. It's fantastic. Or if we wanted to, like, you know, go left and just keep going that way, we could. But, we gotta get the plane back to the airport. I really enjoy flying these small planes on like long distances. It's just, they go, you know, you're going slower, so, and you get to see, just get to see the area a little bit better sometimes. I mean, if we had the jet, we could be up to, you know, 30,000 feet now and be cruising. Be there in like, I don't know, 30 minutes. crossed 7,300 and what is it, 60 feet now. On the way up to 10,000 feet today for cruising altitude. Left out a smile on Cuba. Flying over Cuba now. Headed back to the States. I'm just up here pretending like I'm a pilot, having fun and just enjoying the view. I love flying, man. It's a blast. Hey, I hope I'm saying this right. Is it Darganita Gamer TV? It says hola. I've never played Euro Truck much, if that's what you're asking. I don't speak any other languages but English, unfortunately. I'm just about to hit 8,000 feet. Heading on up to 10,000 feet cruising altitude today. Got the autopilot set and we are just relaxed flying. We're going to fly from Sedona, Arizona down to Mexico coming up as well. I just don't know where at in Mexico. I'll keep you informed. Keeping an eye out for traffic as well. So far, it looks pretty clear. It's a name. He says, I think that's what he's asking. Right on, right on. Why do I ask? Why did I repeat it like that? Like, I think that's what he's asking. Why did I do that? I don't know. Oh man, this is one of them days, you know? It's just like that sometimes. You got this engine just screaming at me, the RPM, just get me out of the red. I'm like, nah, I'm climbing all up. This is a rental. A rental plane. Love the wing views. These simulators just got me all the time. Like, man, I feel like I'm there sometimes. You know what I mean? Like I'm just flying. I'm like, wow, this is awesome. Like I'm looking all around. Like I'm a terrible pilot. I would probably wreck. I'm not even looking where we're going. I'm just like, look at that. It's beautiful. You know. Got the engine all in red. Just grinding it away. Just like, we're going home. We do have the new Caribbean World Update in as well, so we're taking advantage of that. That's where the airport that we just flew out of came from as well. Just hit 9,000 feet. We're going to level off at 10,000 feet. Cruise west of the way. I can't say it. The west of the rest. I'm trying to say west and rest at the same time, and it's not working. And that's why we're flying Sim Famous Air. Flights are cheap, and pilots is weird things he shouldn't be saying. Like, where's the airport at? Make sure to hit that like for us. That helps push the stream out to other people who may want to come hang out with us. Let them know we got a chat going on so we can hang out and talk. The Nene says, can you actually crash the plane this time? I mean, if it happens, it happens, but I don't want to crash the plane. I want to get there safe and sound. That's what I'm going for. Since the game doesn't have any crash physics per se. Which would be cool if it comes out with that for the 2024 version. That'd be kind of neat to see. We're almost at cruising altitude of 10,000 feet. We'll level off and make our way to Key West, Florida. All right, plane has leveled off. We are now at 10,000 feet. Some of those lights there. And we got 133 nautical miles left on our trip. Go ahead and pull our throttles back here, get that in the green. Well, it seems like it likes it right there, so we'll just keep it there. All right, rock and roll. Hitsanete says, when you're going to be doing a ATS live stream, because could probably join you on there. Let's see. Probably, you mean like a convoy? If you want to do a convoy, we might be able to get in one. I might do a Saturday night convoy. Might be kind of cool. But I'm not for sure yet. I might be flying. I don't know. I'll post it on the community page if I do a convoy. Go to the outside. Cruising at 10,000 feet. Let's see what it looks like behind us. Yep. We're making good time. Making good time. Once again, make sure to hit that like for us. We'd appreciate it very, very much. Titsanani says, I'm going to make an attempt to sign up for World of Trucks. Oh, okay, right on. I was doing some trucking the other night. I had the KW out. It's pretty fun. I don't know what I'm going to drive the next time I take the ATS out. I don't know. I've been wanting something different, but I don't know what that is. Like I'm looking for, I feel like I'm looking for that perfect truck, and I haven't found that yet. But, who's to say whether that, perfect truck exists, I guess. And I guess there's a couple more states coming out soon, right? Seems like that's a thing that's going to be happening. Shout out to everybody who has been watching the American Truck YouTube short video. It's up to like 130,000 plus views, and we've gotten almost 400 subscribers from that video. So thank you, thank you, thank you once again. Shout out to Streamlabs. Appreciate them very much. Shout out to SES Software as well. We appreciate all their help. How cool it would be to own your own plane, have enough money to upkeep the cost of that, and then go for a flight. Once we get on the ground, get parked up there in the Key West, that's where we'll be ending this live stream. But we still got, we got about an hour to go, I would imagine, into Key West, give or take. So we still got quite a bit of flying to do. But then I might come back and do another live stream. I'll probably do some flying, but I might do a night flight. We'll see. Not really sure. There's something about flying that's just addictive. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty addictive. And I've really been wanting to get into like proper flying, like learning how to talk the ATC, learning the lingo, flying like a simulated like a real pilot, so to speak. Kind of learn something that I don't know, type deal. Take a look around. Everything's looking pretty good. Let's go see what it's like. We were sitting back here. Aw, I hit the wrong button. Whoops. I just realized. Oh yeah, I'm changing the scenes from the live scene to the other scene by moving the pilot up and down. Man, you got to change those bindings. But, that's how it goes in a live stream. You just, you just, you just do stuff. You know what I mean? But hey, that's how it goes. Then Nene says, I don't know if you wanted to sign up for Roblox because they do have some realistic role plays to learn to then go for flying. Yeah, it sounds pretty cool. But I'll probably just kind of check out like something like that sim, some YouTube videos. I'll probably look up some of that type of deal. Got 110 nautical miles left to go on the trip. Making pretty good time. Hey, we got 4 likes. Appreciate it. We got a goal of going for, I don't know. Let's make it crazy. Let's go for 100 likes on this video. Why not? Even if you hate the video, like it. Just to see if it goes to 100. We'll see what happens. Pretty fun flying. I said it's pretty fun flying these planes. Wow. Put it on a t-shirt and send it to me. Man. I don't know what that was. That wasn't right. Once we get probably over the ocean there, will be less, should be right around less than 100 nautical miles over to Key West. We should be able to get you on the ground safe and sound. Hits a Day says, I'm in HS right now and driving in Phoenix with my new T680 for night transportation. Right on. You doing automatic, manual transmission? What type of engine you running? I like to run sort of like realistic. I run the speed limits. But I don't know, that's like how I like to do it for some reason, you know? Right now, if we had any engine problems, we got some land underneath us, but here, Fort Smithsonian is just going to be all the ocean again. I'm thinking about doing like some cargo ops types with the old DC-3 plane. Thinking about using that. I think that might be kind of fun. Might be a fun deal. We'll see. All right, here we go. It's about to get real. We're about to be over just the ocean here, just a little bit. Always get a little nervous when it's just single engine up this high, and you know, hopefully it'll be a safe trip over. Hit today, and he says I got an automatic transmission and wouldn't mind getting a stick attachment at some point. Oh, okay, right on. I'm just running. I have the Logitech shifter, and I just use it in the 8 shifter settings for American Truck Sim. Use that for the 18 speeds and also for the automatics, put it in drive and reverse and whatnot. I was playing some Beam NG Drive the other day. The trucks on those, the semi trucks, the big trucks, those are pretty neat. They got a lot of things you can do with them. I'll be featuring some of that coming up next week. It's a whole new experience of trucking, I got a forklift and stuff. I can load things. So far, so good. I'm going to go ahead and change my bindings on those scenes so I don't change the scene in the middle of me moving things for no reason. Okay, got that done. Eliminate that issue. Alright, now I can move up, down, left, right, and we'll be changing the scenes. Totally forgot to have that binded that way. That's why I'm not a real pilot. Of course, they probably wouldn't be binding buttons, but you know what I mean. "93 nautical miles left to get to Key West." We're gonna be checking out the new. I don't know how new it is, but it's new to us. We got a new payware airport scenery there from Microsoft Flight Simulator on the marketplace. We purchased Key West International, so we're gonna go land in that, but we're flying from Cuba first. And so our airport codes are from MUCL in Cuba to KEYW, and it was a total of 183 nautical miles. Not too bad. Okay, everything looks pretty good there. Be there before we know it. Where's the fuel at? Okay, yeah, we still got. Oh yeah, we got 3/4 of the tank, so we're good. Cruising 120 knots, give or take. Looking good, looking good. All right, see you later, land. We're headed out over the lonely ocean. Makes it dangerous in these planes, you know? Looking good over that way. Little rocky right through here. Kind of spot down there, huh? Alright. Last of the land. Especially over the water now. Wish us luck. Next stop, Key West. Hopefully. Go to the outside, take a look around. This little plane flies pretty fun. Like I said, we'll be there before we know it, though. You know? Be there before we know it. I was thinking about today, too. I want to say that this airport we're landing at has a section. I think it has some FedEx trucks or something sitting there. Might be cool to do like a FedEx plane, like going from here over to or from here to Key West, Cuba, maybe Montego Bay, maybe fly the old DC-3, do some cargo to the Bahamas. Also want to do some island hopping coming up. I've got the Kodiak. Is it Kodak or Kodiak? With the floats on it too. Diamond Aircraft. All right, 78 nautical miles left. I think our parking spot was parking spot 29. I think think that's what we selected. I cannot remember now. I'll have to look again. Cruising 120 plus knots, 10,000 feet. Working the engines overtime. Trying to get there in time. It's crazy how the land's just getting further and further away. Nothing but the beautiful ocean now. Let's go back here and check out the view from the back seat. What do you say? Oh, check that out. That's cool. They got books right there. I didn't know. Huh. So owner manuals or something maybe? That's cool. It's pretty neat setting back here. I dig it. I'll save that seating. Let's go over to the other side. Let's see, where's the seat? Back seat's right there. Okay. We can just sit back and relax. We got autopilot on. We just pretend we're the one of the passengers now. Heck yeah. That's cool. They got a fire extinguisher. Those rubber mats look pretty cool. I've never really paid attention back here. Got a light, that's cool. Well, hopefully the pilot gets us there. Cool to be able to sit back here and just be like a passenger, you know? Makes it fun. Just like looking back at the land. See you later, land. Just kick back and relaxed. Go back up to the pilot seat. Give you an update on how far we are out. 66 nautical miles. Pretty neat. You can check on things like this through here. To check this stuff out at some point. Huh. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that that works. All right, we're looking good. We're on course. Everything looks good. Go to the outside. Didn't ask for a better day of flying. Thinking we'll probably be on the ground within the next 30 minutes or so, give or take. Should get us into Key West. I've never flown this route, so I don't really know the time, and I haven't used this plane. So I'm not really sure how long it's going to take us, but we're on the way. That I do know for sure. We're on the way there. It's nice just to get up here and go flying and get away from everything, you know? I want to do a flight like some international airport here in the States over to somewhere in the UK. Do that flight. It's a long flight, but I want to check it out. I just don't know what I want to fly over that way yet. I really enjoy flying the CJ4. I want to get that, was a Lear 38, 35 jet or something that's out. That looks pretty fun. I was watching V1 fly with that. Looks like it'd be a pretty neat plane. Pretty neat bird. Just hit 55 nautical miles to go. We get to Key West. What's everybody having for dinner tonight? I don't know what I'm gonna make yet. I haven't decided. Maybe some ramen. Haven't had any ramen in a while. y'all got a favorite ramen you like, let us know down in the comments. And what's your favorite plane to fly? Like small planes, big planes? Go to the outside for a little bit. So far so good, no issues. Smooth flight. Just sit back and enjoy the flight, grab you a snack. We're on our way to Key West, Florida from Cuba. Big flight, little plane. We got 46 nautical miles left on the flight. Started out, it was 186, so we've done, what, 140-ish? Like I said, we'll be there before we know it. Nice smooth flight. What's the craziest landing you've had here in the simulator? Let us know down there in the comments below. What's the most unexpected landing, I guess, would be I should say, that you had? When you're up here in the air, this high up, it just feels like everything's going so slow. It's nice and calm, and before you know it, be trying to land, and just gets exciting. There's a lot on the line, trying to get on the ground safe and sound. But we got some pretty heavy clouds coming up. Hopefully the airport's pretty clear getting into. I don't know what the weather's like. We are not running real time. We're running real weather though. Real time would be dark right now here in the Florida area. But we wanted to see what it looked like in the daylight. We'll do a night flight some other time though, for sure, out here. I enjoy the night flights. Gotta try not to fall asleep though. That's why I'm not a pilot. Like autopilot on? Yep. Out. Wake me up when we're there. Glad to have everybody watching, hanging out. Appreciate the comments. I'm hoping I don't forget to turn on my landing lights. Trying to get better about that stuff. I need to get like a checklist together, figure out what plane I want to use to start practicing, you know. I need to have a practice stream where I just practice starting the plane up from cold and dark, you know, landing, all that fun stuff. Got Cody Smith. Yo, what's happening, Cody? How's life treating you? Sorry if I missed your yo there. I was just chatting away and flying, you know. We got, man, 34 nautical miles into Key West from Cuba. Making good time. Be on the ground here shortly. We got, is it KM Avenger with yo DA40? Yeah, we rocking the DA40. Oh yeah, the RPM bug. Yeah, it's a little weird, isn't it? But this is a cool plane. Flew it all the way from Cuba, MUCL. Shout out to everybody who's watching and hanging out tonight. Appreciate it very much. Hope you're having a good night. Cody says, Cody says, that's I just changed your name. How do you like that? Cody Smith says, pretty good. How you doing? I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. Just doing a nice little stream here, hanging out with everybody. KM says, I fly those at my school. Oh, nice. Right on. I was just saying how cool it'd be to be able to like own one of these, have money to upkeep it, have a place to store it, you know, all that is involved with it, and be able to do a flight, say, from Cuba to Key West, you know. I'm not a pilot. I don't know anything about it, but I'm really enjoyed learning. We're cruising at 10,000 feet. Got about 117 knots. Got autopilot on. And we're just rocking it on in, you know. It's been a nice flight from Cuba, because we got that new update, the new world update as well. It's been a pretty nice flight. What's the weather like in Key West? Let's see, we got 28 nautical miles left to go on this trip. Imagine flying this from Cuba to here, over the ocean. Go to the outside. We're cruising right along. I mean, we're making good time. Back to the inside we go. Let's get you back to the passenger seat. Just pretend we're a passenger back here, making our way in. Man, I love flying. It's so much fun. Even, you know, in the simulator world. It's so much fun. I love that we're just right up here above the clouds, just cruising, you know? It's very peaceful. I was going to fly the CJ4 and it was like, well, you know, that's like a 20-30 minute flight with it. And I was like, I'm going to take this one and just cruise. So that's what we've been doing. Cam says, if you're not familiar with the Diamond, just make sure you check your fuel. It only pulls from one tank and you need to transfer from your aux tank to your main. Maximum balance is 9 gallons. Okay. Thanks for that tip. Let me get back up to the front. Let's see, we got fuel there. I think we're good right now. We got 20 nautical miles to go. Now, is there a way to change, like, switch fuel from fuel transfer, right? Right there. Ah, okay. I should get that on. I should have had that on the whole time. Pitot heat. Whoops. Not a pilot. Man. So I want to take the CJ4 because I just like that plane for now. And I want to study and learn how to fly that. And like from the code and dark situation. And just learn to fly it from that, you know, to loading into like the navigation part, GPS, you know, all that fun stuff. I want to learn like if what lights need to come on, be off, below 10,000 feet, how to set pressures, you know, just everything involved in it. I want to learn that. I think that'd be a lot of fun. We are landing at a pay-where airport. We got this off the marketplace. It's the Key West International. I think it was either $7.99 or $9.99. Forget which one it was. right next to the starter key. Yep, right there. Okay. So how do I know when I need to transfer? Is it the is it this right here, the left and the right? You're not good. Transfer maybe? Am I supposed to transfer? I hit transfer. Okay, right on. You're 5 gallons on the left tank. Okay. And 14 on the right at the moment. So right here. Oh, okay. So, okay. I see what you mean. It might not even be modeled correctly, huh? You know what? I wonder if they have like an upgraded mod on flightsim.to that might have that where it works correctly. I need to check that out. Thanks for that information, though. I love finding out things like that. You know, and then that gives me a chance to put that into my head. Like, okay, this would be a scenario. Cody Smith says, "You flying with?" No, I'm not doing any ATC right now. It's just me up here pretending like, you know, I'm not even doing the right flight direct path. I'm just sort of going down, descending when I want to and whatnot. I plan on studying and then just doing like VATSIM or what are the other ones where you can have like the live ATC? Let me know down there in the chat. We're 9.7 nautical miles away. I'm guessing we need to get underneath these clouds at some point. So if you need to, so we're like 9 miles away. Where would you typically start a descent? I mean, I know it's probably different. Like if you're following what, certain waypoints. What's VFR, VOR, IFR? What are those things? Bear with me. I'm learning. Let's see. Change our altitude. And what would be a decent rate of descent for, say, this particular bird? Like, how fast would you go down? I just have it said I'm doing a direct flight, if that's what you mean by traffic pattern. Uh, okay, typically 1,000 feet. Hit VS, then nose down. And scroll your altitude down like 1,500. Okay. I got it at 11, so I'll put it at 15. Man, I love this. It's fun. Oh, not 2,100. Okay, 1,500, 500 feet per minute. I'm doing 850, so we'll probably need to back that down, huh? Okay, we got 500 feet per minute. Yeah, I probably started way too late. How many miles out? I mean, we got 2.1 nautical miles to go now. I'm gonna have to do some circles to get down. But typically, say what, 20 miles, 10 miles? Well, oh no, you gave me an answer. Duh. Okay, the 500 clogging of it. Oh, see, I didn't even think about that. But see, I don't have that right training though. But that's where this comes in handy. It's true, true. We're in a sim, but it's good to know those types of things, you know. Yeah. So see, that's like, now I got it set at 600 feet, give or take. So KM says 10,000, so 1,500 feet. Divide that by 500. Oh, okay, I got you. So 8,500 divided by 1,500. Divide that by 500. 17 minutes before you get there, you need to start descent. Okay, perfect. I got it. Now I know. Now I know. I got this. See? Now I understand. Of course, I'm blew past the airport now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do heading and just keep on turning, you know. But see, I'm taking a flight lesson on the way down, so you can't beat that, right? Now, and also, would you use like, so I got autopilot on right now, and I'm using heading to turn the plane. Is that what you would do in autopilot, right? I mean, I'm sure you would have like headings you would set, it would be following. I'm just doing it to turn the plane, basically. I see. Something I want to have is I want to have like some paper and pencil next to me, write some things down, like, or have an iPad or whatever. So when I'm getting ready to do a flight, I like kind of plan it out, have little notes and stuff here. Maybe have a calculator, old school calculator, and be like, okay, 10,000 feet per minute, let's do the math real quick. I mean, I know we have all the stuff on the phones and whatnot. KM says, depends on what's going on, really. Hey, thanks for that information too. I really appreciate that. Wow, it's getting into visibility here. KM says, if AT is controlling me and giving headings, then yeah, use headings. Or if they give me direct, I'll use the nav mode. Right on, right on. And I've just gotten used to like trusting my instruments, being able to like look at this, but okay, the plane's level. Maybe I can't see where I'm going, but I know the plane's level. I'm not getting disoriented. I'm gonna be a-okay. Now, and I know I'm just making a big circle down right now. And if I use like navigraphs and stuff like that, I'd be able to pull up the altitude of the airport. Or is that information available here in the simulator to find the altitude of the airport? I'm guessing it is. I don't know because I'm learning. You know what I mean? That makes sense. And plus, I'm in no hurry, so I'm enjoying flying, the views. I like, I love going down through the clouds and then just breaking out, and you just see everything. KM says, I'm not sure how accurate the G1000 is in a sim. Fair enough. Look at that water over there. That's awesome. So basically, like, I know the airport's here, and I know the runway is like that, and I'm just making big circles till I get down to where I got it in visual sight. There's airport info on the WPT page on the MFD, which is the right screen, but again, I don't know if it's modeled. Okay, so I would find that probably like, oh, it's probably over here. Menu. On the FM. Oh, okay. Let me see. Let me get out of this. Cam says the FM. Talk. The FMS knob on the right. Scroll the big knob of it. Scroll the big knob of it. And you got WPT. Is that what we're looking for there? Altitude buffer. Okay, so I see. I get what you're saying. Now I know what to look for. But I guess I could also like do a quick search too and be like, hey, what's the altitude of this airport? On other things, I'd imagine. Well, the next stop's going to be beautiful Key West. Do, 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 do. A plane out there in the distance taking off from somewhere, possibly, yeah. Or is that the airport? That could be the airport in the distance too, huh? Feels like that's more the airport. Take a look in the passenger seat again real quick. Always a blast. Got any traffic around? Let's check that real quick. Yeah, we seem all right on traffic. Cam says, beautiful scenery. I agree. It's fantastic out here. Go to the outside, check it out real quick, too. Do you fly with yoke or controller? I have a Logitech, what is this? Extreme 3D Pro. Real cheap controller. Got our airport out to the left here. Man, look at that water. Check that out, chat. Back to the inside. We're going to go ahead and turn autopilot off, take control of the plane ourselves. Enjoy this beautiful flight in. I love how you can see the sun just kind of shining through on the water. That's so cool. Let's see. How do I get... Okay, got that set. Trying to make sure I land at the right airport. I know we got two airports pretty close here. I think I have the right. I think I have the right one in sight. We're gonna make a turn this way, continue our descent. And we're gonna go out past the airport, make a turn to the left, and get on the ground. Looks like we got a cruise ship out here in the distance. Get a set of flaps down. Okay, airport's in sight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Key West International Airport. We made it in from Cuba. That cruise ship? Check that out. That looks fun. I want to go on a cruise. All right, focus. A little turbulent on the way down. That's all right. BREF is 77 knots. Okay. Thank you, thank you. KM says, I believe in you. I believe I... Yeah. Easy, easy. Steady, steady. Little bouncy, little bouncy. Come on, come on. Straighten up, there we go. Key West International Airport. Float it out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on now, come on now. We too far over. Oh, bring it down, bring it down. Oh, that was too far to the left, but we're down, we're down. All right, let's get off the runway and get pulled up over here. Man, this plane sounds really good landing. I was quite impressed with how it sounded. Oh, frame rate city. Hey, thanks for those. We appreciate that. Cam says, I've seen worse, right? It's crazy how you can be lined right up and then all of a sudden it's just you're not. Whether it's wind or pilot error. It's crazy. All right, we made it to a pay-where airport here. Key West International. Oh, I forgot to put on landing lights and stuff. Oh, we need to go over to customs, huh? Because we came from Cuba. Let's get parked up at customs over here. Oh yeah, this is where I saw the FedEx trucks too. I was thinking we could do some FedEx from Cuba or somewhere to here. We'll go to the outside. Go ahead and clean up the flaps. We'll pull in right over here at U.S. Customs and Border Protection. Once again, welcome to Key West, Florida from Cuba. Had a fantastic flight. KM, thanks for all the advice too. I really appreciate that. Cody says, LOL, I even heard you say something. I hope I remember to turn the landing lights on. That's what I'm saying. Where were you, Cody? Where were you? You should have been there for me. Man. All right, brakes on. That's the thing. It's like I want to do like the realistic things, you know, turn on the landing lights, call ATC, let them know that, hey, I'm going to be landing soon, you know, get clearance to land. And look at me, couldn't remember to turn on the landing lights. But hey, everybody, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. This is where today's live stream is going to end. I had a blast. Next week, we're going to have a solid schedule of streaming every day. We were going to be streaming every day this week, but we had issues with the internet due to the storms and things that passed through. But luckily, that is cleared up now. It was quite the trip. KM says, we actually fly with those lights on all the time. Helps. Perfect. See, now I know. That's what I'm going to do, too. Start flying with them all the time. Well, everybody, thanks for all the likes. We appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow for another stream. And we might even be back later on tonight. Who knows? We don't really have a schedule, but that will be changing. That will be changing. I say that every time, but, hey, it is. Everybody, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. We will see you later. Hey, Cody Smith just subscribes. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Thanks for the subscribing. That's awesome. Glad to have you on board. All right, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Feel free to check out some of the other videos on the channel. Leave some comments. If you have any questions, there's all kinds of different types of content. Check it out. Come hang out. Next weekend, I'll be out on the road doing some shows. I play guitar for a living as my career for artists and things, so I'll be out doing that. If you have any questions about any of that, please let us know on the next stream, and we'll see you all later.